Hey guys, it's jamyradeneen. Welcome to Planet Deneen, where we dive into all things fashion, lifestyle, and in between. Today I'm going to be going over all of my faves from 2025 with you guys. It is the end of January, right? And I thought to fully close out the chapter that was 2025, why not show all of my favorite purchases or things that I enjoyed, experienced, and loved in 2025? So that's what we're doing today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the video. Okay, starting off with perfumes, I have the Ariana Grande Mod perfume. This is the vanilla one. Love this scent. I got it when it first came out, but I wore it a lot in 2025, and I feel like I got the most compliments when wearing this one. So if you guys don't have this and you like sweet vanilla, kind of more mature scents, I would suggest getting this one. I want to get the rose one, but I'm pretty sure this is the better smelling one anyway. So yes, this is my first one. Second one is this Coach perfume. I don't even know like the name of the perfume. If I can find it, I will let you know. But this Coach perfume, my aunt got it for me. She just gave it to me. She has a lot of perfumes that she doesn't use, so she gave it to me. This one is like, it has like that like powdery, it's like a powder and a floral kind of scent, and it's very mature, very grown woman, and I love scents like this. It's like very clean. Like it reminds me of like clean, like how you smell after a shower, or like how your sheets or bedding smells after like being washed, and then like if you had washed it in like flowers and like perfume powder. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I love this one. That's another good one. And this one, Victoria's Secret Heavenly, it's pretty much similar to that one. It has like that powdery like floral scent to it. This one, I don't know how to describe the difference between the two, but this one has like sweet, there's something sweetness, there's like something sweet to this one. That one's, yeah, but I love this one. Those are my three most worn for 2025 when it comes to perfumes. Okay, I wish I could do like beauty products, but I actually didn't do a lot of beauty purchases in 2025, and I actually stopped wearing makeup as much as I used to in 2025. 2024, I had gotten a new job, and I was like wearing makeup every day. And then I got burnt out and I stopped. And I love my bare face just as much as I love wearing makeup. And sometimes it's just easier for me not to. So I don't really have any makeup buys or things that I really enjoyed in 2025. But I do have some skincare. So I bought this towards the end of 2025. And if you guys follow me on TikTok, you've probably seen it. If you guys are into Korean skincare, you've probably seen this. And I'm sorry, it's like so crusty around here. I just use it like a lot. But these toner pads from Anwha, A down. I love it. It's doing wonderful things for my under eyes, for my skin here, and just like the overall texture of my skin. And I'm enjoying seeing the progress it's done to my skin. That I love how it's pink too. Matches my room, matches my vibe. It's so me. But yes, that is like my number one product that I bought in 2025, and I will be continuing to use that. And then this isn't like an actual product, but if you guys have seen any of my videos on TikTok, where I do like makeup or anything like that, you'll know that I've been using this to like dry my face instead of like using a handheld fan or whatever, or like using my hands. I love doing this. It's like a fun way to romanticize doing like skincare and makeup, and it's pink, it's beautiful. My friend got this for me for my birthday, I believe. Yeah, my best friend got this for me for my birthday, and so it's special to me, and I love using it. And it's just so, like, I love this. I love this. Okay, let's get into bags. So, you guys have already seen this on my I keep saying this. Guys, if you don't follow me on TikTok, please do. TikTok is jamyradeneen, all one word, no extra letters, and yeah, I post very often on there. But yeah, if you guys do follow me on TikTok, you've seen both of these bags already. But when I tell you these are my girls, like these are my girls, like I have been wanting this for so long. Like, I can't believe that it's in my hand now. I've had this in my Poshmark saved since like end of 2024. Okay, that's how serious this is. But yeah, Guess. If you guys don't know already, I love me a good Guess bag. I love the brand Guess. If I ever, or when I become famous, I am going to have a Guess revival. Like, I will be Guess's revival heroine. Like, yeah. But this is a cute little like Guess handbag. It's not really little, but it's little enough, and it's black, so it matches everything. It has this cute buckle. It's very like Y2K, very my style, and it's chic. And I got it for like $30, and it's like big enough to fit all of my stuff. So yeah, I just love this bag. It's the first one I reach for every time. Perfect for vacation too, like carry on and everything like that. So love that Guess bag. And then this one is a Sienna Richie bag. I believe it's Sienna Richie. This one is red. I've been getting into the color red. I love how it looks on me. I love red hair. I love red in my outfits, and I needed a red bag because I didn't have like a big mama red bag. So this one I saw a while ago, like I said, and I wanted it, but the price, they were putting it up for like $50, and I'm like, But I saw it again, like later, like almost close to the end of 2025, and it was like $30, and I saved it, but I didn't have money to buy it at the time. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait. Somebody bought it. So what I did was I reached out to the original person that I like saved, the one that was selling it for like $50. And I was like, hey, I'm seeing other people like sell this for like $30. Like, what's the vibe? Like, can we get that a little cheaper? And she worked with me because it had been there since 2024. So, and nobody sold it. So I'm like, yeah, you need to sell this for cheaper. And she worked with me, and it all worked out, and I got this bag finally. It's so on trend. It's so indie sleaze, but it's also so Y2K. And I just love it. It has so many cool compartments. Like, it has these like pockets on the sides. You could put like water or like a glass case or something like that. And then there's like pockets inside. I'm not gonna show too much because I plan to do like a what's in my bag with this, but guys, I'm obsessed. And I love this little keychain thing that's on it. Like, it's just such a pretty bag, okay? Okay, since we are on the topic of accessories, let's talk glasses. Okay, so these ones, these big chunky ones, I'm obsessed with. My aunt, well, no, my cousin, her daughter, she had a bunch of old glasses that she wasn't wearing, so she gave these to me. So I got these for free. I'm sorry that they're so dirty. It's because I literally wear them all the time. I love these, like It's so like, I feel like 2016, like, baddie in the club, like, that's what it's giving. I love these. They always serve with a good hoop and a bust down, okay? And they're also big enough to cover, like, my glasses, so I like to wear these when I'm driving. I always have to wear my, like, prescribed glasses, so I like to put these over top of my prescribed glasses and block the sun out, feel like a baddie when I'm driving. Love these. The second pair, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen these. Wait, actually, no, I don't know if I posted those pictures. Anyways, I'll try and put a picture up here, but I love these glasses. I wore these a lot. They go really well with a lot of my outfits. I don't know, they're so, like, chic. They're funky. They're very, like, New York cool girl. I don't know, but I really like these. I got these a while ago in, like, this large pack of sunglasses from Amazon when I started doing content creating back in 2021. And I've just always kept some of them with me. And yeah, these ones I love to wear. I think they're super cute and chic. And then lastly, I got these like around Halloween. And there's like a store at the Pentagon City Mall in Arlington called Q. I think it used to be Forever 21. They just like basically took the like Forever 21 sign off and just put Q up there. I don't know. But I like cool girl. Like, this is cool girl. Like, this is like, it has a 70s vibe to it. Like, I don't know. I just love these. These are stunning. When I saw them, I was like, yes, absolutely. And they were super cheap. These are going to be worn a lot. And I got to wear them a few times in 2025 as well. So those are my accessories that I loved, enjoyed, and experienced in 2025. Let's talk shoes. These are literally the only shoes that I'm going to talk about in this video. I love these shoes. I get so many compliments every time I wear them. They're perfect for me. Like, I can walk in these. They're super short heeled, but their pointed toe look amazing with pants, by the way. Like, pants with these underneath and that little pointed toe hanging out. It's everything. Like I said, if it wasn't clear before, I went on a trip around Halloween. It was in DC, Arlington area, and I was like, I need to have knee-high boots. Like, I'm gonna be out like partying, clubbing for Halloween. I need to have knee-high boots, okay? So got me some knee-high boots, and these are also perfect because I have wide calves, and they have this little like thing that stretches. It's like spandex elastic that stretches when you put them on, so that people with wide calves can also wear these. So these are from Amazon, and they were like literally $30, and yeah, love these boots. Okay, last thing when it comes to clothes, I got this top off of Poshmark. Beautiful. Like, I love this. I haven't gotten to post the pictures that I took in this yet, but I will trust. So follow my Instagram and look out for it. But yeah, this was made by the person that was selling on Poshmark. Like, she makes these. She designed these, and I think that's so beautiful. There's tons of them on her Poshmark, so anyone that's plus size, or like even if you're not plus size, if you like this kind of stuff, she has them in like all sizes. And this is so beautiful, and like each one is unique. They have their own thing, and I love this. This is probably my favorite top that I bought and wore in 2025, and I can't wait to style it again and create something new with it. As for pants, yes, Y2K branded plus size bootcut jeans. I love the way bootcut jeans look on me, or like flare jeans. I love the way that they look on me. I think it's like the perfect like kind of pant for my body type, and it's so flattering on me. I love to wear them. I love how they look with a good heel underneath or a pointed toe underneath. It's so it scratches that itch in my brain, okay? So the brands that I look for, like Zana D, she offers a lot of plus size vintage Y2K style flare jeans. So yes, I had some that I bought earlier this year that were iconic on Vinted. But the zipper ripped because I got a size too small. And so I was like sick, thinking like, dang, I'll never find these jeans again, because it was like only one pair. It's Vinted, it's thrifting, you know what I mean? But I ended up searching up the brand and finding similar ones, and I've been collecting those. Also, Rockaware, they have plus size jeans as well. Apple Bottom has them too, but they're so expensive since it's like Apple Bottom, and so I haven't got any of those yet, but I love the ones that I do have. I'm also wearing ones that I got from Fashion Nova. You kind of can't like see because I'm like wearing clothes, but I love these jeans as well, and they're super flattering on me, and that's just like another option. It's not actually like vintage like my other jeans, but it's another option. Finding like vintage Y2K things that I can actually wear, since I'm like plus size, that are like from that time period, can be very tricky, but it is possible, and I love proving that to my other fellow plus size girlies, and promoting that so that they know that they can have these things too, and they can be a part of archival fashion, vintage fashion, just as much as everyone else. So yes, that is all for fashion, I believe. Okay, let's get into journals. 2 journals from 2025. I got this one recently. This one's so cute. When I saw it, it literally reminded me of New Jeans. And if you don't know me, if you don't know that I like K-pop, where have you been? But I love New Jeans, and it sucks to see, how things played out with them, but I still always love and will always cherish their music. And like, this reminded me of them. And it's like pink on the like rib of the book, so, or the spine, I guess. So I thought that was really cute. But this is just like a journal that I use it for journaling and scrapbooking. This is like how I made the front page, and I think that's so cute, and I was just so excited to use this journal. It was super cheap. It's from line friends, something like that. But that one is a super cute journal. Love it. If you guys can ever find anything similar, or check like the Line Friends website, see if they have them, get you one of them. They're really cheap. I think that was literally like $2 or $3. And then this one is another cheap one. I got this one from Dollar Tree, and you guys have probably seen this before if you watched my video on physical media and convincing you to read books, pick up a book. This was in that video, and I use this to brainstorm all my YouTube ideas when I'm not using like Notion and digital planning and stuff like that. And I've used up a good amount of it. I would say like a little under half already. And I just love this book. I love that it's like pink, and I've used it a lot. So I wanted to add that to this video for sure. If you guys ever like catch these at your local Dollar Tree, I would suggest getting them, especially if you're into like, if you're like a content creator, if you are an artist, anything like that. If you're a person that has a lot of ideas and forgets them easily, definitely recommend these. Okay, let's talk about my favorite reads of 2025. So, I don't talk enough about books, how much I love books, how much I love reading, what my favorite genres are, anything like that. But I do plan to, as I get more into creating content. But I will say, Holly Jackson is my all-time favorite crime fiction author. Like, seriously. But I loved her books. I love all of her books. I think there's only one I haven't read yet. I love all her books. She's such an amazing writer. And of course, I had to have 2 of her books in my 2025 reads. Okay, so let's start with her since I'm already like talking about her. The reappearance of Rachel Price. This was intense. Okay, this was intense. Like, I was shaking in my boots and I was like gagged. Like, this genuinely had me gagged. Like, I couldn't figure it out. I could not. And then, like, I don't know, like, she's just such a good writer. Like, you know, when like you're reading crime fiction and it's like, oh, like, it's obvious, like, we know what's gonna happen, or like you don't know, but when it comes out, like, you don't know because you're like, it could be this person, but like that would be boring if that's the way that it ended, like, because it's so obvious, and then it ends up being that person. You're like, boo, like, that's obvious. She don't do that. Okay, this right here, everything. It dives into like family trauma, self-image issues, and just like a lot of like other different themes when it comes to like love and wanting to be accepted, especially like when it comes to like childhood trauma and the way that you're raised. So for sure, if you're into those things, get into this. If you love crime fiction, get into this. I love this book. Okay, let me not try to like rant on and on and on about these books. I just get really excited talking about books. Like, y'all think I'm bad talking about fashion or like K-pop idols? Baby, don't bring a good book around me, okay? But first one is the reappearance of Rachel Price. It's about like a mom that goes missing, which is Rachel Price. She goes missing, and then like years later she reappears, and like, I guess everyone, especially her daughter, because it's like following her daughter, like basically trying to figure out what happened and uncovering what happened, and then also dealing like with her own trauma and just a lot of like things about being accepted and loved, and family trauma, family secrets, and all while there is like a documentary being made about her mom's disappearance and reappearance. So there's that. This one, I like, this was the top. Okay, this was the top best book of 2025. Like, and like the other book was like really close. Before I read this after the other book, so before this came out, or I read this, that one was my top. But this one, so good. Holly Jackson did her thing. This is basically about a girl that she's like, oh, you know, I'll do this another time. I'll have lots of time to do this and that when it comes to her life and going after what she wants. And then she ends up being, somebody commits attempted murder on her, and now she has a brain injury and she only has a few days to live. So she decides to use that time to finally achieve something and go after something, like do something big and solve her own murder. So this one was really good, and it teaches you a lot about timing and calling to action, and it reminds you how precious life is and how important it is to live every day like it's your last. Okay, I love this one. Everything. Okay. Lastly, Immortal Dark. Loved this book. This is like dark romance and fantasy, dark fantasy, African fantasy. It's based in Ethiopian in Ethiopia, and like I love African fantasy. I love black fantasy. Gonna do it for me every time. This one is amazing. The author is amazing. I'm currently reading the second book that just came out like a few months ago to this one, and it's even better. Like, this is such a good series. I love the characters. Basically, it's about a girl who has a twin sister. Their parents died when they were young, and her sister goes missing. Her twin sister goes missing. She's on the hunt to look for her, and she ends up finding out that her parents were part of this secret society that houses like people that can do magic and also vampires, and that she is a part of one of the founding family houses, and so she goes there in order to find her sister, and she meets up with this vampire that is, I guess, essentially imprisoned to the house that her family owns, the founding house, and they have like this whole like chemistry, romance, dark romance, love-hate relationship going on. And yeah, this is really good. I'm really bad at explaining like what books are about, but guys, please, if you're into black fantasy, if you're into dark fantasy, if you're into African fantasy, if you're into dark romance, vampires, get into this book, please. Please. Okay, last thing is, guys, I promise, this is the last thing, but I went to a lot of concerts in 2025, and I had a blast, okay? I had a blast, and I love music. It's such a big part of me. I love being a part of music. I want to make music in the future, and I just have such a deep appreciation for music. I love artists. I love this avenue of creative expression. So I have to add this into my 2025. Let's talk about my top concerts, okay? Starting with I say this is like the best one. I went to see Psychic Fever, which is a J-pop group. I went to see them. That was my first concert of the year, I believe, in DC. It was their first time in America, and I also got to meet them, and that was such a fun time. There was like K-pop club night the night before, then it was the concert, and then after the concert there was an after party that the group was hosting, and it was just literally bus club, another club. I went by myself, but I got to meet some friends for the first time. Literally, I texted, hey, like, who's going to this? And someone reached out, and it was like literally, like, we had only a week to really get to know each other through text, and we got to meet up, and I made a great friend, and it was such an amazing time. Shout out to Psychic Fever. Another concert, I would say this is my second favorite, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. Amazing. I went on the 4th of July. So you can imagine like how spiritual that was, to be watching like one of the most famous black women, one of the most successful black women, get on stage in DC, the capital of the United States, during like you know who's presidency, and sing about the injustice and the hypocrisy of America and country culture, American culture, and country music. It was so good. It was so good. Love Beyonce down. Always gonna be my girl. And then my third favorite, I would say, AT's Baltimore. If you've never been to Baltimore, please go to Baltimore. Everyone has a lot to say about that city, which I won't say too much, but I know it's because it's predominantly black. But guys, experience it for yourself. Everyone kept saying it was dangerous, this and that. Y'all, I went there alone. I stayed at a hotel alone. I was deep in the city, okay? Walking around alone, even at night. nothing happened to me. I love Baltimore. The people are beautiful. There's a lot of homeless people there. Please, if you're going, please take care of the homeless people. Please do your best to acknowledge them, listen to their stories, help them out if you can. I loved the people there. I loved the city. It was beautiful. And the ATEEZ concert was even better. I went to ATEEZ in New York and Baltimore. New York, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. But Baltimore, everything to me. Like, the show was everything. ATEEZ in the DMV, I don't know, like, they just outsold. Like, I don't know what to say. But I had a good time. I made a lot of friends. I got to meet up with a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while. And it was such a vibe. And it was another chance for me to be on my own solo travel, which I always love doing. I'm such an advocate for. And I made so many memories. And ATs are such good performers. It was a great show, okay? Hey guys, enough. We finally made it to the end of the video. There goes my recap, me like reliving 2025 for the last time before I completely close this book out. It was a crazy year, but I had fun. I had a good time and I got to experience so many things, and I'm glad that I did this video because it just reminds me of all the things to be grateful for and all of the good things that came out of that year. With that being said, Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you guys had an amazing 2025 and are looking forward to how this year will go. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I plan to do more videos in the future. I upload pretty much every Monday, but I always upload every week regardless. And I'm excited to be doing more content for you guys. Make sure to follow all of my socials if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this video, please give a comment, a like. If you want to get into more of my channel because you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'll have a card somewhere here that you can click on, or here, not sure which. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Annyeong.